welcome to Lesson 4.2. Solve the customer's problems. The goals of this lesson is to explain how to develop win-win solutions for customers' problems, and to describe ways to answer WIIFM in conversations, in writing, and on the web. Customers will come to you for help with all sorts of problems. Their refrigerator may have been delivered in damaged condition. Their internet service provider may be slow. They may need to file a claim for damages from a car accident. Or, they may simply want to make an even exchange of jeans or other goods. Problems also arise during the buying process. Sometimes a customer's expectations of what he or she should receive for a certain amount of money are unrealistic. At other times, a product may not be able to do everything the customer wants. Attempt to solve each customer's problem in a way that strengthens the customer's relationship with your company. While many different problem-solving approaches exist, as shown below, the win-win approach is best. In a win-win negotiation, all parties involved feel they've reached a successful outcome, meeting or exceeding the needs of all parties. Because the customer helps to create the solution, he or she is a co-owner, and will be more pleased with the result. With increasing complexity and specialism in customer relationships, it pays to look for the win-win solution. Create win-win solutions. Step 1. Identify the customer's wants and needs. Determine the outcome the customer wants. Step 2. See things from the customer's point of view. Step 3. Keep an open mind, and encourage your customer to do the same. Step 4. Explore options that will achieve the customer's goal, and also fall within company policy. Step 5. Offer several options. Step 6. Reach agreement. The potential for conflict exists in every customer encounter. Generally, it results from poor communication, disruption in routines, unclear goals or expectations, the quest for power, ego needs, and differences in value systems or hidden agendas. Conflict often leads to rude, discourteous, and sometimes hostile behavior, selfishness, strident and defensive language, lack of respect, and increased stress. Before you can resolve conflict, you must look at your method of dealing with it. Here are some of the most common ways. Avoid the conflict. Some individuals find conflict so distasteful that they will do anything to avoid it. They often deny that it exists. Give in. This method may be easier than taking action, but it is usually less satisfying. Confront the situation. While some people force their ideas on an opponent, others seek compromise, or a middle ground. Still others discover a way to meet everyone's needs. Turn conflict to your advantage. 1. See conflict for what it is. 2. Look for warning signs. 3. Stay in control. 4. Keep a positive outlook. 5. Define the problem. 6. Think win-win. 7. Ask the customer for recommendations. 8. Take action. Demonstrate WIIFM. The question every customer wants answered is what's in it for me, or WIIFM. Everyone is motivated by something. The trick is to find out what motivates customers, and demonstrate how they will gain that outcome by doing what you suggest. CSRs who answer the WIIFM question in every transaction turn potential customers into satisfied customers, and satisfied customers into loyal ones. WIIFM is such an important concept that it has been called the #1 principle in advertising and marketing. Listen for WIIFM before you can answer what's in it for me. You need to know what customers want, and why they want it. Listen carefully, and they will give you enough information to develop reasons why they should do business with you. One of the big mistakes people make is to think that others are motivated by the same things that motivate them. This is rarely true. The next time you have trouble motivating customers, try to see the situation from their point of view. While you are helping them get what they want, you simultaneously accomplish your own objectives. Once you know what your customers want, and why, you can explain how your goods or services will fill their needs. To be persuasive, you must convince them of the benefits they will gain by adopting your ideas, or doing what you recommend. Remember to discuss only the benefits the customers want. If, for example, a bodybuilder is looking for a vitamin to give her more energy, explain that she will feel more energetic after using the product you recommend. The bodybuilder probably won't be interested in other features of the vitamin. The box at the left lists some of the many benefits that companies and their products or services may provide. Can you add to the list? Write WIIFM. When you write to customers, whether you're preparing advertisements, sales letters, catalogs, or other correspondence, stress WIIFM. You is the most important word you can use. Starting with the headline or first sentence, emphasize what the customer will gain from the information. Continue with persuasive words, ones that draw a mental picture of how to satisfy a need. If you are preparing a flyer to invite customers to a new restaurant in town, which words would work better? Our hamburgers will satisfy your taste every time, or satisfy your craving with our thick, juicy, char-grilled hamburgers loaded with fresh toppings and your favorite cheese. Your communication has to stimulate the customer's mind and cause the person to put aside other interests to read. That's a big challenge that you can meet if you remember to answer the customer's question, what's in it for me? WIIFM on the web. More companies are offering their products and services online. If you are asked to contribute to website design, ensure that the homepage shouts WIIFM. E-businesses often make the mistake of creating homepages that describe their company instead of the benefits website visitors will receive. The first rule of online success is that it's never about you. Customers don't really care about a company's awards, staff, or history. They want to know how the company can help them. Show them you understand what matters to them. Put them center stage. Your website should talk to them on their terms, about their interests, about their needs and wants. Ideally, website homepages should appeal to all 4 personality types. For amiable personalities, the text should be written in a personal, friendly style. Analytical types like details and facts or links to them. Expressives will be drawn to motion and bold colors. Customers with a driver personality want to see benefits at first glance.